How's it going, everyone? We are back with a little bit of professional StarCraft 2. Our first player in the bottom left of Inside Out, we're looking at herO. His opponent, our Terran player, he is Maru. So I'm getting to do an exciting game, well, I believe. I mean, it's Maru and herO. It's got to be exciting, right? We'll have to see how this one goes. Two absolute stalwarts in the professional StarCraft 2 scene. These guys are absolutely insane. Best of their respective races, I think. You know, everyone would be happy to say that that's a fair statement. Saying that Maru is the best Terran and that herO is the best Protoss. I think that's fair. So we'll see what these two do while the dramatic music is playing. I wonder if you can even hear the music, the in-game music. I need to double check that. I've meant to check it in the videos and I just keep forgetting. Anyway, sorry, that's just a little bit of admin that I'm doing in my head while I'm busy here. It is the early game, so you know, not too much happens that's exciting. There's SCV's mining gas. This guy's gonna make a supply depot. He's probably gonna go for a second CC, right? Ah, going for the factory before the second CC. Okay, that's a little bit of a different change. herO has already gone for his second Nexus with the Cybernetics core, and he has a Zealot slow walking across the map. This is an interesting interaction. Where is the Zealot going? The Reaper is having a look around. I would have been very surprised if those two actually bumped into each other. Like, it feels like, I don't know. Oh, it's just taking a long way around. He's walked around the whole world. Oh my goodness, with the slow Zealot, that takes forever. So this Zealot is supposed to get here. He's not going to do anything because the Reaper's still there. I mean, a Reaper takes a while. Recall. Okay, so there's two Reapers out. And that Zealot did nothing except get damaged. So two Reapers and a Hellion moving across the map for Maru. That is a... yeah, that's a strange little early game interaction. Gonna see the Hellion go one way and the Reapers go another. See if we can get some worker damage done. That's one kill so far. Second probe goes down. Third probe goes down. The Hellion is still just kind of chilling there. Okay. Okay. So after this early game, which isn't abnormal, I don't know. I'm confused by some of the things. We're going straight for Blink. And Maru is just going for a little bit of a bunker. He has his factory up. He's got Widow Mines coming out and a Medevac, so he's going to go for a Widow Mine drop, but there are a couple of Stalkers that are going to be quite annoying on this side of the map. And I think a nice little attempted drop on the mine there. Oh no, not the Zealot. Not the Zealot. Yeah. Did herO get any work done? Just one SCV. And the Widow Mine, it's just a single Widow Mine. The Stalker is looking for it. It's on the prowl, it's hunting. So hero's actually sending Stalkers all over the map to try to get rid of that that Medevac. But Maru has flown it all the way around and now is just flying on the other side. That is some very high level mind games that these two are playing against each other. So hero's now going to go home because he thinks, maybe I missed it. But actually it's still on the way. And it's just going to hit from a different direction that he might not have been expecting. So herO set up here for that drop, but it is going to come in to the main base. Okay, there are stalkers ready. Yeah, pretty solid defense here by herO. I think everything is absolutely fine for him. The observer is going to move out and have a look at what is happening. Sees the Raven. So there is a Raven. That's always nice. That's just a nice safety thing. And they got a lot of utility in this matchup. War Prism moving across with Stalkers. So we're going to see some more aggression from herO. I like it when these two players play. They can both be very aggressive players. They both like to be dropping, moving units across the map, attacking, and in their different styles. Maru obviously with his drops and his pushes, and herO with blink stalkers. Give him blink and a couple of stalkers and he's a happy man. He'll just keep doing that all day long. Getting 5 additional gateways at the moment. Maru is getting stim and combat shields and +1. Okay, so this Widow Mine did get in, get a little bit of hit. The second one is burrowed. He's keep targeting it. Ooh. Alright, good little splits there. Yes. Go High Templar with your deadly attack of doom. Alright, picking up the medevac. That's not bad. Couple of High Templar. Storm is being researched. So herO's kind of skipped the Colossus Disruptors and gone straight into High Templar with Storm. I love that. I think Storm is very good. So he's only loading one up and then morphing the other one into an Archon. Oh no, this is a big catch. Okay, so not too big. Maru with fantastic reactions to be able to drop those units. If you lost those medevacs for free, oof, that would have been a lot of supply down the drain. This stage, setting up on this ramp in the middle of the map. Tank setup, he's got a mine here. So Maru is now starting to move his forces straight down the middle of the map. He wants to meet herO in a position that's favorable for him. So he's going to leave his tanks up, move a portion of his army. Some of the stalkers are going to come around to harass the army. Storm, we're going to see the storm drop. Good storm. It's a very good storm. It hits the whole of that army. Okay. Yeah, herO, nice defense so far. These two are... they're playing really well against each other. They're both having very good offensive ideas. That sounds so bad when I said like that, like in terms of attacking. But, oh, picks off a medevac there. But they're also both able to counter each other and defend the shenanigans and things quite comfortably. So, yeah, this is turning out to be quite a nice one. Maru's now going to move in on the third base. Storm. Ooh, those are some big storms. Drives back that Terran army. Is going to pick up. Good little blink there. Yeah, very good defense from herO. Couple of zealots getting into this tank line. Watch out for the Widow Mines. Good micro against that. And now herO is pushing across. So he's broken the position of Maru. And I'm running out of mousepad here. So he's aiming for the third, but lo and behold, there is no third. Couple of zealots in the prism, gonna be dropped off. So I think for herO, he's seen this and he's like, okay, I don't need to force myself up that ramp, because things are gonna end poorly if he tries to force himself into this army with bunkers, Widow Mines, a Viking even, and a tank. He's gonna lose a lot of his army. So he's quite happy to see, okay, I'm on more bases, I have more workers, most probably. Therefore, I should be in a good position. Now I just need to hold out. So his army's still around and the War Prism will be moving to get some work done. At this stage we do see the Robotics Bay on the way, as well as ghosts for Maru. Maru does enjoy his ghosts. I say this every time. It's true, he really does. Couple of zealots gonna meet this army. So Maru's gonna go for his third base now. herO will be spotting this. Ouch. Stalkers. Oh, he's so slow. They're gonna be chased away. Okay, Maru is sending his army in all different directions. The 4th is gonna be the 5th. Alright, I think actually, yeah, hero's just got good vision around the map. Playing this very solidly. So if you ask me right now who's gonna win, I can't really tell you. Maru has a bigger army, obviously. That's great. But that economy of the Protoss is gonna start kicking in, because at this stage he is still up a base. Okay, Terran is pushing. Storm. Terran is pushing. He's gonna push straight into the 3rd base here. Luckily there is a pylon. Oh, you guys are on the wrong side, Immortals. High Templar goes down for free. Ooh, Disruptors. There we go. Disruptors are gonna help with this defense immensely. I think here is going to be fun. There's a lot of Widow Mines. Good Storm goes down. There are Ghosts. Drop. Ooh, yeah, okay. War Prism goes down, but there was a nice little Storm there connecting with a lot of that Bio Army. The Disruptor is going out. That's a Widow Mine field and a half. Oof. Okay, so this is aggressive push. I think hero's doing great so far. hero's doing very well containing this, but it's got to be careful. Those Widow Mines can do a lot of damage. EMP goes down on the army, gets rid of all of these shields. Immortals without their shields, a lot weaker. Okay, Disruptors just zoning out that army. Maru is able to counter absolutely effectively. He's not taking a lot of damage from the Disruptors. His micro, yeah, his micro is pretty sharp. Yeah, so he's putting a little bit of damage. Why is there SCVs here? It's a little bit random. Okay, I think Maru is going to be happy to pull out of this one. Yeah, you got to be careful. Once Disruptors are in, if you are not paying attention for a second, a huge amount of that bio ball, that bio clump can just be melted. Protoss army is now moving through the center. They're going to catch this, but that's a big EMP. Ooh, those Disruptors. But here's got to be careful because Maru is pushing into his 4th. Is that? Oh, that would have been so close. That would have been such a big Disruptor hit. Got a little bit excited there. That Disruptor's in the middle of the army, but then Maru is able to take out the Disruptor. Obviously, if you didn't know, if you take out the Disruptor, the Nova is cancelled. So, yeah. I know that is a thing, but if I had to play Terran against Disruptors, I would not get that micro right at all. I would try it. I would click on a Marine, kill the Marine, and then lose. Or no, other way around. Kill a Zealot or something, and lose everything. Okay, Vikings are out. I think Maru was expecting Colossus, but there's just nothing. We do see 2nd Terran army pushing into this 3rd base once again. Gonna get rid of the Robo and the Robo Bay. In a good position now to carry on attacking this army. Big Disruptors. Oh, those were panic Disruptors a little bit. Firing all of them at the same time like that. And that didn't get too much done. Okay, yeah, this is tight and intense. Maru is now just keeping on the pressure. herO is having to defend. And, I mean, hero's been taking up, so his army is looking very solid. Oh, that's a big hit. Getting rid of a couple of ghosts. You can still see their poor corpses. That was a nice little Disruptor. How many Disruptors does he have? He's got 8. 8 Disruptors. They can literally kill the entire army by themselves if they're lucky. Okay, just gets happy to get a Widow Mine. You see, this is a ramp you don't want to push into when there's Disruptors. If you get caught on that ramp. Ambitious blink forward. But it's actually looking good. herO, I think, in a very good position. Where's the rest of the Terran army? It is coming in for the flank from the back. Yeah, Maru, you gotta move. Otherwise, this Protoss army is gonna walk over you. It's gonna be a lot of worker kills here. It's trying to get rid of the base as well. 18, 21, 23. That is a huge amount. The disruptors are going to help zone everything out. There are liberators. Liberators are going to help to push away those disruptors. But at this stage, hero's happy to put down the damage and then move away again. He has loaded up a couple of disruptors. Oh, he's going to try and get a big hit on this army as soon as he's not paying attention. Oh, and he loses the prism as well as 2 disruptors. Nice idea, herO. I see what you were doing. That was very cool. Unfortunately, it didn't quite work. But hey. Look, this Terran army is nothing to sneeze at. It is marching across the map. The Protoss army is a bit bigger though. Okay, big EMP in the middle of that army. So many shields have been taken away. Ooh, make sure your whole army is going in the same direction. And now pushing into the 4th of the Protoss. Obviously this is a good position. Those Liberators set up, they're going to get a lot of damage done. Okay, well, hero's just going to attack straight into it. He gets rid of one, he gets rid of another. He does lose his base. So it is a little bit of a trade. EMP goes down again, just hitting the back end of that army. This is back and forth. Maru is his supply is down. So, you know, that's a consideration. herO has more army and more workers, but Maru is also super aggressive and he does have things like mules, so you know he can manage what he has, but he's not going to attack in 2 different places. Going to cancel this base once again at the same stage, fly over his medivacs. herO is following. Uh-oh, the Terran army. Okay, no, there's a lot left to defend here, but there is a bunch of medivacs hanging out here. They're going to get in and they're going to get rid of this base once again. So this is, what's this, the 4th base? Yeah, 5th base. Okay. hero's here to defend. Oh, those medivacs. It gets rid of one of the medivacs with a lot of units in. Oh, Maru. Be careful. Be careful, Maru. You don't want to lose your army like that. Yeah, so hero's almost maxed out. Maru is sitting on 150 supply, but he's being so aggressive. So I think with a couple of good engagements, he can get straight back into this. Ooh, a couple of big disruptors. Disruptors. I said that funny. There's a couple of ghosts that went down with that army. Whew. And they want to get that so bad, but they just can't reach. Protoss moving across the map again. The are Colossi, and I don't think there's too much to deal with it. These armies are going to pass next to each other. Maru, are you going to... I don't think he's going to defend. All the big hitters are moving down. They're going to walk into a portion of this army. Oh, okay. Disruptor gets taken out. hero's coming in from a couple of different angles. Maru is trying to cancel this base again. He is going to get the cancel, but I think he is now making a couple of desperation plays. Oh, the disruptors all go down, but there's just too much. Blink forward. There's no boost. No, he's lost so much of his army in those medivacs. Oh, he doesn't have energy, I think. Oh, so he's got a couple of disruptors left over. GG is called. Oh, that move. I think he was trying to pick up his army and boost out, and there was just nothing left for those medivacs to boost with, and herO picked apart the last remnants of his army. Whew. That was a back and forth exciting one. I really hope you enjoyed that. I had a lot of fun casting this one. If you did, leave a like rating. I really do appreciate it. If you want to see more StarCraft content, make sure to subscribe to the channel. I do casting mostly, but I do play a couple of my own ladder games every now and then, and I do upload those. But anyway, thank you so much once again, and I will see you in the next one.